So you want to work in Japan, but you don't know where to get started with what to prepare? Let me help you out with that. Quick introduction, everybody. My name is Regina, and I've been living in Japan for 3.5, almost 4 years. I was on the JET program for 3 years as an English teacher, and now I'm going to be starting a new job after many, many months of preparation and searching. Now, having just finished the process myself, here are some things that you definitely need to prepare in order to find a job in Japan. Number one, you definitely need a headshot while you're here. So go to one of those like photo booths you often see in train stations, go in like a plain white shirt and just get a simple headshot taken for pasting onto your Japanese resumes. Number two is you'll need an updated English resume. Obviously, depending on the job and industry you're going into, an English resume might also be required upon submission. So make sure it's kept up to date with the work that you've been doing and in a style that's appropriate for your industry. Next is an updated Japanese resume. Now there's actually two types, arirekisho and a shokumuke rekisho. The first one is a more general overview of your work and educational experiences, along with a personal statement about yourself and why you would be good for the job. The second one is more of a comprehensive, detailed overview of your work and educational experiences. It's important to prepare both. Have those ready in advance so you don't have to worry about making them down the line. Something important to prepare for job searching in Japan is a PR, basically a personal statement as to why you would be good for X job. You won't only be asked to have this ready on your resumes, it'll also be asked of you in interviews. So have this prepared and especially tailored to each job that you're applying for. And this one isn't totally necessary, but if you want to prepare business cards for when you meet with recruiters or when you go to job fairs, I highly recommend doing so. I personally prepared some when I went to the JET Career Fair back in February, and it was a great way to show that I was taking this whole process seriously. I was kind of participating in that Japanese business card culture that very much still exists, and it was definitely an added plus. So not necessary, but if you want to, I think it's a good idea. This next one is not necessarily job searching specific, but it's job searching adjacent, and it's visa status change, visa renewal. Job type and visa type are linked here in Japan, and so if you are changing industries, if you're going from an English teacher to an administrative job, for example, that type of visa will need to change, and so you'll need to give yourself a lot of time to process that change when you submit it at the local immigration office. Each case is going to require different documentation, so do that research depending on your situation. Visa processing can take between 1 and 3 months sometimes, but keep this in mind and be prepared in advance. Lastly, I want to recommend some resources I use to kind of get myself ready for job searching in Japan. Canva, I use that to make my business cards, my English and my Japanese resumes. I used a lot of YouTube videos for figuring out what was appropriate for Japanese resumes, what kind of style and tone and language was appropriate for writing in Japanese. Make sure that you get anything you write in Japanese proofread by a native speaker, a language partner or a coworker, and get them to read your stuff for you. That's all from me, everybody. I hope that this helps you, and I'll see you in episode 3 where I talk about what kinds of jobs you can expect to see while job searching in Japan. Bye!